Hey guys, welcome back to another oddities video and solds. We've sold 2 of those wasp nests, that one included. I'm only slightly concerned about trying to fit all these little branches into a box. I'm gonna go see what kind of boxes I've got downstairs. Trying to figure out how to box this thing without having to cut any of... I just love the way this one looks. If I don't have to cut any of the branches or leaves, that's preferable. I really just like the way that aesthetically it looks. But this one sold for $45. And then we got this little guy that sold for $42 plus the cost of shipping. So I guess what we were originally thinking for pricing worked. This is just a little guy. I think he's only like 6 inches. Not much bigger than a softball. And sold for what did I just say? $42 plus cost of shipping. Like, I'll take it. Which now gives us 2 empty hooks so we can go in the bus here in a little bit and grab a couple more. Pick and choose, pick and choose. I think I want to do another tiny one. What does this one look like? I think this is the winner. It's got a little like weird dent, but I don't think that matters. Otherwise, it's in pretty good condition. And then while I was doing this, I sold 2 more things, so I have to go box other stuff up. Well, that one is now photoed and hanging out up here, literally hanging out up here with Earl. I might actually keep one and like leave it there with Earl. I just like the way that looks. Don't you love my kid's preschool photo? He had that face in every single picture he ever got. He just hates getting his photo taken. I'll insert the photo from when we adopted the girls. Next sale is up here. It is this little tiny jar. This is a jar full of wishes. I put this together last year, I believe. They are the little floofy things from a dandelion that you're supposed to make a wish on. It's a jar full of wishes, get it? I think this was bought as a gift, but I haven't looked to see if it is gift marked yet, but it's crazy to how many oddities stuff gets bought for gifts. I guess, what do you get the weirdo that already has everything? You get him a jar full of wishes and a spider web, and you throw in a wasp nest. And for $32, we sold a spider web. I love this frame. It's a very cool old wooden frame. $32, not bad. I wish I would have kept tally on how much I have made so far on spider webs. You know, minus frames. And I mean, I'm doing taxes, so maybe I'll figure that out at that point. But, yeah, I love it. I'm glad that we tried hard this year. Our finances need it. So $32 plus shipping on this one. Can you guys see it? It's right there. We both seen it at the same time. We drove underneath it, and he looks up. I'm like, yeah, I seen it too. I can see from here it's got damage, but that's okay. I'll do something with it. Alright, let's see what we got. It's not as bad as I thought it was, actually. Rich already put the wasp nest in the bus. It's alright. It's not a bad one. This, however, is what I'm going after. This sold. Leona's got the zoomies, so I'm trying really hard to get ran over. I love this piece. This is a frame that we got on sale at Hobby Lobby. The web turned out amazing. They don't always turn out this way. Can you hear her? I wonder if I can get it. Of course, now she stopped. Anyway, this sold on our oddities, that's for $45 plus the cost of shipping. And it is, again, one of my favorite pieces. Sold the first blacklight reactive web. I'm going to try to insert a photo. I'm sure I still have it of this all lit up under blacklight. This is the first colored web we have yet sold. We've sold a couple of the glitter webs. So this is kind of exciting for me. Sold for $38 plus the cost of shipping. I know we're not really going out on day trips for these anymore, but this one looks pretty good. Although I can't see the other side, like the upper half might be screwed. A lot of them are at this point. Okay, let's see what we've got. How is there no damage on this? Look at this. I am baffled. Huh. Now we can see it in the daylight. I'm looking at it real time with you guys. We'll see if it's as good as it looked last night in the dark. I mean, so far it does. Like, I just cannot figure out just the, like, super minor wind blown right there. Otherwise, I don't see any freaking damage. How is that possible this late in the season? Okay, I'm just going to take pictures now and hang it on one of the hooks. I've got, I think, 2 available hooks inside. I just took the photos. What I am noticing is the little crab apples are very soggy. Accidentally smushed one in between my fingers, so those are going to have to come off. At least the ones that aren't completely embedded in the wasp nest. Like, you can kind of see they look like really old raisins. Like, they're just not great. And I still have a hook open, so I can take pictures of one more and get another one listed. They're selling pretty quick. But actually, the thing I gotta grab that sold is right here. My bumblebee. My bumblebee sold. I have the flash on the camera on, but you pretty much... I'll see if I can insert a photo too so you guys get like a good view of what I've got going on here with better lighting. But I sold my bumblebee for $25 plus the cost of shipping, and I still have a ton of these, so I need to get on that. I also just recently inherited a praying mantis, so I gotta figure out what to do with that too. I really am trying not to get super excited about all the things that are selling because I know it's mostly holiday shopping, but this sold. And see, the oddity stuff tends to not, ooh, I almost dropped it, not shift as much as some of the other items. Isn't that freaking cool? And I had one that I didn't get around to actually putting a web in, but this one sold for $24 plus cost of shipping. Also sold my doll head lamp. So this looks like we might be going to the bins soon because I need more doll heads. I'm not going to make any friends because I rip doll heads off dolls and I am, you know, that's just not, it just doesn't scream, hey, come talk to me. $45 plus the cost of shipping. I got just shelves and things everywhere in this house. I gotta grab this. Sold this beat up copy of Stephen King's It. It's a vintage copy and it has seen life. Sold this for $5 plus the cost of shipping, even in the condition it's in. I mean, it makes for like a really good, just a decor piece. It's still readable. Like, I could read this. I actually kept it for a minute thinking maybe I would switch from the hardcover that I have to a paperback, but no, I don't like the little ones. I can't see, and even with my glasses, you guys know, I can't see. So after I thought about it, I decided just to put this up for sale for $5 and it sold fairly quickly. I have to like go through my house and match up the frames and the web pattern to the webs that have sold. This one sold for $25 plus cost of shipping. This was one I did not like the way it turned out, so it was discounted slightly. Which was a bummer because it was one of the last big webs. I think this was the last big web of the season. We got a couple smaller ones after this, but there was no more large webs. But yeah, this one sold for $25 plus the cost of shipping, and I'm not super sad to see this one go, unfortunately. It's just not one of my favorites. And when you do art, anybody that does art or, you know, has a product that they make themselves, they don't always turn out the best. I don't know. This one just like, it shifted slightly here. Kind of up here a little bit too. I mean, it's still a cool piece. Anyway, $25 plus shipping. Alright, this one's a 13 by 11 inch frame, which I believe is this one. Okay, yeah, this is it. Sold this one for $35 plus the cost of shipping. I love this frame. This is just a fantastic frame. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so sick of boxing stuff. But yeah, only because I woke up and my bank account was 7 cents overdrawn. Like, how is that even a thing? How am I selling this much things and somehow I overdrew my bank account buying a $2 hot chocolate last night? Figure that out. I don't know. Anyway, $35 plus cost of shipping, allegedly. I gotta open this and see if this is the one that sold again. But it did sell already once before. I shipped it to Canada and they didn't put their building letter. So it like floated around Canada for a minute and then was returned to me. I already refunded her the cost of the web, just not the shipping. So this is how I wrap all of our glass things. And it looks like it, made it. Yeah, looks good. Okay, well, I'm just going to wrap it back up and send it back out the door. This time it's only going to Virginia, so $32 plus the cost of shipping. And now I know kind of what to expect for next year. A, I need a lot of frames. B, the glitter webs are the second highest selling, next to the regular white webs. Everything else is just sitting. I sold one green blacklight reactive one, and the rest have just been the glitter ones and the whites. I haven't sold any pinks. So anyway, 32 plus shipping. This is the next one that has sold. I gotta get some Windex. Come on. Why is it not showing it? There, now you can see it. Sold this one for $28 plus the cost of shipping. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this ready to go out. And then over here on my little closed shelf, I sold this. I had to figure out which one is which. This one. This is a mummified heart. It's a mink heart, northern mink heart. I believe it was Matilda's. This mink right here, this is Matilda. All of our taxidermy have names. And yeah, this is her heart. It's completely mummified, it's preserved, and it's sold on, obviously, our Oddities Etsy for $24 plus cost of shipping. Hey, you guys remember when we went to that estate sale that was at that funeral home? If you don't, I will try to remember to link the video in the description because it was pretty neat. But we went to a estate sale at a funeral home, and I bought these, which are plant stands. I have 3 of them. This one just sold for $50 plus the cost of shipping. I will insert a photo so you see exactly what it is. But it adjusts. These are what hold like the floral arrangements around a casket. I mean, doesn't everybody need one of these? I have 2 more. I think I paid $45 for like or $40 maybe. I can't remember, but I've already sold a couple of pieces that I bought from there. The Otagari mug already sold. I kept the funeral home mugs, and I have 2 of these stands still that I can list. So I'll actually make some decent money off that. It's just not stuff that's selling super fast. $50 plus the cost of shipping. And we sold the beast. This big guy. This is the first wasp nest we cut down of the season. It was in really good shape and it's freaking huge. We did end up selling it for about double of what I thought the original price was going to be. When we first cut it down, I was thinking like, oh, it's going to be like $45. And then I think I listed it for $55. And then, I think it was last Oddities video, I was looking up what other people were asking. And I ended up upping the price to $85. So this sold for $85 plus the cost of shipping, and I'm actually okay with that. I still think $150 is a bit much. I think $85, even though it was on the low side of what others were listing for, I still think that was fair. I don't know. I didn't make it. I just cut it down. So anyway, we sold this wasp nest for $85 plus cost of shipping. Sold that spider web. Gosh, isn't that so pretty? I am so glad that we put in so much effort this year with spider webs. This one sold for $18 plus the cost of shipping. Oh boy, this one's going to be really fun, and I think we are very close to being out of or completely out of bubble wrap. So I'm going to very carefully wrap it in cardboard and then see what other kind of packing materials we have. Sold for $45. So I gotta be very careful. Sold this web for $20 plus the cost of shipping. Man, webs. Oh, I think I had it upside down. Did I? Why does that look upside down to me? Did we frame it upside down? I don't know. Anyway, it sold for $20 plus the cost of shipping. So very carefully unwrap this and get it ready to go out. I have 2 of these frames, so I had to like really check and make sure I had the right one. It's early, dark, so it's hard for me to get a good angle on this because there's like no light in my house right now. Anyway, this one sold for $35 plus the cost of shipping. I think by throwing it out in the universe that I hadn't sold any of the pink webs somehow manifested a sale of a pink web. Now, I just have to figure out if it's this one or not. Does that look right to you guys? Gosh, I'm telling you, I hung them all up so I thought it would be easier for me to sift through all of this to find the things that have sold, and so far that really hasn't been the case. I think this is it though. Boom, okay, figured that out. Sold this one, as you can see, for $28 plus the cost of shipping. First freaking pink web that has sold. Somebody likes my vision, if you will. And this one is another one, if I can find it. Are you serious? I didn't put it in here? Why did I not do that? I'm holding this with my chin. But look at that. Isn't that freaking amazing? Blacklight reactive. So I guess whoever bought it's going to get a really nice, surprise when they put it up and it glows. Even though it says in the listing that it glows, I can't believe I didn't put a photo up. Anyway, let's get this ready to go out. It is 4:50. Oh, it just changed to 5 o'clock and we are losing light super quick. So we have to find this frame. And to be totally honest, I have no idea where I put this thing. No clue. Okay, it's a light frame. We'll check the... That's not it. That's not it. I'm kind of surprised this one hasn't sold yet. That one's one of my favorites. Okay, that's not it. Where did I set this thing? I haven't even listed this one yet. I wonder if I buried it behind all this stuff. Nope. Alright, where the heck did I put this thing for real? Oh my gosh, is that it? I think this is it. Where did my phone go? I think I found it. Yep, okay, this is it. Sold it for $20 plus the cost of shipping. Oh, I didn't realize that this was a glitter web. I thought I had listed all the glitters. Okay, well my plan was to, before I lose all of the light, oh my gosh, the sunset is so pretty. My whole thing was before I lose all the light, I was gonna try to get photos, but I can't do glitter right now. I quite like the ones that are kind of like imperfect, and I can see now why last year we sold out so freaking quick. Last year, if I remember correctly, we were completely sold out of webs by like beginning of December. I'm already running short on webs, and you guys seen we went ham on the webs. So I'm gonna try to get good photos of this. And on that note, I think I'm gonna sign you guys off. See you on the next. Wish me luck. Bye.